Hi, Lakan.
Hi.
Para sa iyong Filipino exam, ikwento mo sa akin ang alamat ng lamok. Una-una, ano ang alamat?
Alamat um i- Alamat stands for legend.
Legend. What is a legend?
A legend is a story, but it's not real. It's just passed down to generations.
Okay. Alright. So, tell me about the legend of the mosquito. Ang alamat ng lamok. Can you say that?
Ang
Alamat
alamat ang
ng
lamok.
Okay. Alright. Next.
So first, the one day there was this kingdom, and there was this princess called Princess Lamok. She got bored easily. She would do anything to amuse herself. Like she would let the dog loose from its cage. And also, she also did that. So it would chase the cat, and she would watch it. And also, when she would get when she would order something from her servants, she would get patient, and she had a toy sword, and it had a really sharp end of the sword. She would poke the servant, and they would scream, and then she would be happy that she did that. She's not a nice girl, and she would poke every servant for fun. And then there was this she would say to a cook, your
Okay. Go on.
your food is no longer delicious. The king and queen said, we're gonna replace that cook from its cooking. And then she said, we'll replace this chef to replace that chef. So then that cook was very surprised, and she should be like, hey, why are you gonna replace it? The king and queen said. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then she said, don't lie to me. Then they started pulling each other's hair and fought, and while Princess Lamok, in her hiding spot, she giggled.
Oh no. Okay.
And those two chefs would lose their job. They wouldn't cook the food or set the table, so they both lose their jobs. And then Princess Lamok, she was happy that they left. So and then also she would even say she would go to the barracks, the soldiers' barracks, and she would say to the commander, whose name is Adrak, something that starts with an A. He said, a soldier said to me that your training are no longer useful, and you're not good enough to lead the squad and defend the kingdom to really goodly. And then the commander said, who said so, my princess? And then she said, Princess Lamok said, Amar, which is one of the soldiers. So and then she said to Amar, did you know the commander of the barracks, the commander of the barracks thinks you're no longer good enough to be a soldier. And then he's like, so then they were fighting, but then the king set up groups of soldiers so they can both command but not fight. But one day, the next morning or a few hours later, the king and queen heard strange noises. So then when they opened the gate, they were starting fighting and shouting and killing each other. Many soldiers were dead. And then after that, the king, Princess Lamok, found blood on her sword. She was like, ooh, blood. And then the king felt very sad that the soldiers died. And also, she would even trick her mom. She would say to her mom, my mother, the queen, my father, the king, said that he'll replace you. He would make Ray, something like that, be the new queen instead of you. And then the queen said, why are you gonna replace me? I'm the queen, not Ray. And then the king was like, what are you talking about? And then he's like, I never said that. And then the queen said, my daughter would never lie to me, even though she did. And then the king fell in deep thought. So then, when she started doing that, the king finally knew that it was her. So then he was about to give a punishment. But then there was this thunder. And then Princess Lamok fell. And then when they looked there, she was nowhere anymore there. And then the king and queen asked to find a search for her. She was still nowhere, and she also brought her toy sword with her, and they couldn't find her anymore. But one night, the queen was like, when she woke up from her sleep, because she heard a buzzing noise through her ear, and then it poked, it hurt so badly, like the poke of the toy sword. It felt like that, and then the queen's like, Lamok. So and then there's this insect. There's this Lamok. It kept stinging. It kept doing that, poking, stabbing the people. Then started hitting themselves like, and then and then she was too fast to do that. So and people kept doing that, and they called that insect, whoever did that, Lamok. That's it.
Do you like the Princess Lamok?
Oh.
Okay, that's it. Okay, last. Can you tell me a couple of Filipino words that you've learned?
Lamok, and also
What is Lamok?
it stands for mosquito.
When you translate it into English, it's lamok. It's mosquito. What else?
And also araling,
Hmm?
araling,
What's that?
Is it how about is some Alraling,
Aralin?
and I'm not sure.
Okay. Alright. Okay, that's it. Thank you.